Welcome back to Golden Goose and my Road to Glory series that follows myself, Zach Ladder, as quarterback of the Kansas Jayhawks. Today we're taking on West Virginia in a game that Kirk is going to side with Kansas. We are playing at home, but West Virginia is such a good team on paper. They just haven't been executing these last couple of years, but we still have to be very cautious when playing them. We have to make sure that we don't make any mistakes today if we want to get this W and still have a chance at the Big 12 championship. But as you can see, we're still waiting on Kansas State to lose another conference game. If they do that, we secure our place in first, especially if we win these last two games. We need to win out our season, and we need Kansas State to lose one more game in conference play in order for us to take the Big 12 conference. Now this is going to be a doubleheader episode where we play West Virginia and Texas Tech University. So if you guys are excited about that, make sure you smash that like button. I think we have to wear the crimson uniforms in this matchup. It's going to be a very difficult game to win, and we just need to come out. We're going to wear the white pants, the red unis, the blue helmet. West Virginia 95 overall to Kansas's 81. It's going to be tough to stop that 95 overall offense with our 78 overall defense. It's going to be an interesting game. West Virginia started this game out with the ball, and they went down and scored on their first possession, 7-0 here in Kansas. Looking to give the ball to Steven Jackson to the left side. He cuts back up the center and finds himself a loss of 1. Our running game hasn't been what it has been last year. This year, the last 3 games, we've really struggled. Taking the snap on 2nd and 11. Looking towards the edge, and we can't get rid of the ball in time. Wow, that defensive pressure. Every game that's left this season, this West Virginia game and next week's Texas Tech game, is so important. A loss there might mean no Cotton Bowl, might mean no Big 12 championship. Everything's just so crucial right now. There is Frazier dropping the first down pass, and then it falls into a defender's hands. That's intercepted. What was that? They don't do anything with it. They get down to the 2, can't get any points. It is 7-0 here. Looking to do some play action in our own end zone. Cannot take a sack here. Rolling out, delivering a strike to Claude Moss, who gets the first down. I can't get over that last play on the last drive. A big completion it would have been to Frazier, who dropped it into a defender's hands. It's just mind-blowing. Another play-action play. We're looking for Wilcox. Dustin Wilcox up the right side. He finds himself 21 yards and a first down. Last week's game against Iowa State was such a good game for us. We were able to really move the ball downfield. There's Frazier catching that one. Beautiful 23-yard reception. Another school record, basically breaking our old records that we set last week. Now, honestly, we were injured twice last week, so we have to be careful with scrambling in this game. We don't want to get hurt going into bowl season. There's Frazier with another big reception. After costing us big last drive, he's coming through for us this drive. Looking for an open receiver in the end zone. That's Wilcox, Dustin Wilcox. It looked like he got in. Must be down at the inch-yard line. 5 for 7, 98 yards, that one interception. There has been 2 drop passes today, one costing us that interception. So it's just been a very random day. You're going to get rid of this one. 2nd and goal from inches out. Looking to just take this one in on our own feet, and that's a touchdown. Shaking a man off of us. Looking to tie things up at 7 here in the first quarter. Our defense gets a big stop, sitting at the 41-yard line. Great field position here with 2:43 left in the first. Looking to give it to Steven Jackson up the left side to start this drive off. He finds a hole and finds himself a first down on a 10-yard gain. Actually, no. Going to be marked short, 2nd and inches. Haven't done a lot of the read option this season. We're going to do some of it right here. Get hit from the outside, though, and lose 3 yards. 3rd and 3. We're taking a snap here on some play action. Wanting to dump it off to Steven Jackson, but we're going to just keep it on the ground ourselves. Plow through 2 guys, but then we get laid out. Our offense has really been rolling in the later part of this season. Like, starting this season off, we looked pretty bad, but we've been getting things going, just not really on the ground with our running back. Steven Jackson for 1, 2nd and 9. Taking the snap, 2nd and 9. Looking for an open receiver, can't find anybody. We have 2 defenders right on top of us. One guy got open last second. We run over somebody, stay on our feet, we're inside the 5. You can't stop us, we're a choo-choo train. Choo-choo-ka-choo, get out of the way. 1st and goal, under a minute left in this first quarter, looking for any open target. He went out of bounds, we can't throw to him, and that's picked off in the end zone. Herman, we had to be flawless today. We already have 2 picks. One wasn't our fault, but that one most certainly was. West Virginia went down and scored 10-7 here. We do get the ball back to start the second half. We just need to go down and score here. Going to roll out to the outside, make a man miss. Going slow motion for me. Running a man over. Stopping in our tracks down at the 45. Handing this one to Steven Jackson up the left side. He finds a small hole in 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Play action. Looking for the open man. We've got a guy deep. Oh, we can't get rid of it. We haven't really taken any deep shots yet today, and this is our opportunity for one. Ooh, we got them to jump. That was on the defense. Come on. Oh, they back us up. 3rd and 14. We're taking the ball. Chucking this one deep. That's Marshall Griffin. He's wide open. The coverage bit on the inside, man, and that's a touchdown. Giving the Jayhawks the lead by 3. Looking for an extra point to make it 4. We're down at the 10-yard line. Still 14-10 here. Looking to roll out, trying to find an open man. No one's really breaking free of their man. We're going to get hit hard. 2nd and 7. Handing this one to Steven Jackson up the right side. He cuts to the center and finds 2. 3rd and 5. 2 for 3 on 3rd down conversions today. 3rd and 5. We're going to roll out slightly. We have a man to the corner. That's Dustin Wilcox. 1st down. A little bit of play action here on 1st down. Going to get rid of this one to Wilcox again. He finds yardage, and we're into West Virginia territory. 2 interceptions on the day. We got to correct that. We need to get some TDs and help our team out. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have scrambled there. We're going to pay the price from behind. Handing this one to Steven Jackson on the left side. He cuts back right and finds 2 yards. 3rd and 1. 3rd down and running some speed option. Giving it to Thomas, who's going to lose yards. 4th and 5. 4th down and 5. We're taking the snap, looking to go deep here. Rolling out to the outside edge, trying to beat him, and we get caught up. How did that man catch us? West Virginia scored to end the first half, 17-14, down by 3. We have to capitalize on every drive we possibly can here. Deep! Let's bomb this one deep! Marshall Griffin dropped it! Marshall Griffin dropped what could have been a touchdown! Very frustrating game, frustrating performance all around today. Gonna bomb this one out to our tight end, and it gets broken up. Like I said earlier, we cannot afford one single loss this season if we want any chance at anything good. Gotta just bomb that on the run. That's gonna be picked off. Oh my God. That was out of desperation. 24-14, down by 10, 5:15 to go in this contest. We cannot afford another loss, not this late in the season. Time to roll out. We're gonna hit a man deep. That's Dustin Wilcox. Dustin Wilcox gets us 40 yards. Staying in the pocket here on 1st down, rolling out slightly, trying to hit a man deep, getting rid of that one. We've been very quiet today. We're just trying to get something going. There's Frazier. Can we beat out the defender? No, he jumps up and almost takes it away. 3rd down and 10. This is about a 50-yard field goal, so we're going to split this up into 2 plays, obviously. Let's see if we can hit the tight end here. That is Griffin dropping another one. 3 big drops today that have cost us massive, massive plays. One that was a drop into a defender's hand for an interception. We're going to loft this one up to, oh my God, Nathan Bray, but that one's intercepted, and it's going to be down at the 8. Down by 17, 2:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. We literally had to play flawless and have some big, big drives if we want any chance here. Gonna drop this one off to Steven Jackson. 3 interceptions today, trying not to make it a 4th. Rolling out, we have someone open downfield. That's Frazier, our tight end. Let's see if we can find anyone here on 1st down. A new set of downs. Steven Jackson gonna unload it to the running back, who gets us inside the 15 down to the 11. A score here would breathe some life into our offense, but we would definitely need our defense to step up and make up some of the slack that we've caused them. Down at the 6. We got hit hard. This is going to be a miracle game if we can have a comeback. Crowder's open. He gets the touchdown. Finally back on the board, looking to make it within 10. They scored again. We're down by 17 in a game that we could have had an opportunity to win. 3 interceptions, 2 that were our fault. 1 that wasn't. That's going to cost us this game. Frazier gets the 1st down. Frazier breaks through tackles. Frazier to the outside into West Virginia territory. Let's hurry up. We don't have any time to spare. A quick score here, I mean, we still have a slight chance. It's not all the chance in the world, but it's a slight one. Oh, we're going to take a hit at the 24. Let's hurry it up again. Taking the snap, 5:29 left in this contest. I'm going to just get rid of this one. 2nd and 10, taking the snap, trying to stay in the pocket. Oh, lofting that one, it's going to be intercepted. I thought the defender was going to break on our wide receiver to the right side, and he didn't. We get the ball back off a turnover. We have great field position, 4:35 left. This is going to be a very hard comeback to perform. Let's lob this one deep to where only our wide receiver can get it. No, it's swatted down. This is our worst game of the season, and it's fitting that it's near the end of the season where everything matters. Let's see what we can do here, trying to squeeze that into... Oh, my God! Just after all that Heisman talk, last game we throw 5 interceptions in this one. This is a choke fest. Our defense gets us another turnover. They're like, come on, win the game, win the game! And I mean, we're trying. There's just not much we can do here. Wilcox is wide open, and I take a sack because I rolled out. We're not playing the fundamentals of football here. This could be our 3rd loss of the season. Not looking to have that. Let's bomb this one to Marshall Griffin! Oh, dropping a touchdown. That's his 3rd touchdown drop of the game. I mean, you can blame 5 interceptions on me all day, but at least 2 drop touchdowns today. That would have just made this game so much closer, and they were wide open passes too, which makes this hurt. And that's going to be broken up. No, it's caught by Claude Moss. Finally, we're at the 1. Let's hurry up. Trying to get this one in the end zone as quick as possible. I don't care who it goes to. We have a couple guys open. We're just going to scramble this in ourselves. Oh my God, our defense got another big turnover. We have a chance. Down by 10. Oh, 2:43 to go in this game. This is insanity. And that one's up to Nathan Bray. We're inside the red zone. Hurry up, offense. Let's go. Looking for our 3rd touchdown on the day. We're rolling out, trying to get in the end zone on our own accord. And we can't, but we get out of bounds. Clock is still rolling, though. Trying to get in the end zone from the 1. Looking, we have an open man to the outside. That's Frazier, and that's a touchdown. We're within 3. What is going on? Oh my God, our defense got the stop. We have to drive 64 yards in a game that we don't deserve to win. 5 interceptions. Okay, we can't leave too much time for them on the clock, so I do want to try to wear this clock out a bit. We're going to deliver that one to Claude Moss! Claude Moss, beautiful reception. Definitely got to kill some clock here. A field goal gets us the tie, and a touchdown gets us the win. But they do have 3 timeouts. We're trying to leave them with very little time on the clock. I gave up on this game a long time ago, and I can't believe we're still back in this one. I guess you never give up, never surrender. Steven Jackson gets nailed behind the line of scrimmage. Our coach took a timeout, 1 minute left. I'm only assuming he's going to use another one here, so we're going to try to get some first down yardage. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to roll to the outside edge. We're going to find ourselves the first down. Trying to slide. Slide, you idiot! Oh my God, inside the 10, down to the 8. I think we're going to run the ball here because, I mean, our coach won't use another timeout. We can kill this clock within 30 seconds and then try to score. Steven Jackson takes it up the center and finds 2. We cannot fumble. We cannot have an interception. We already have 5. We don't need to collect any more in this game. Let's audible some of these routes up here. Just try to get some people in this end zone. Okay, I don't want to leave too much time for them because they do have 3 timeouts. I'm going to snap this ball with like 10 seconds left, giving us an opportunity for maybe 2 plays. Maybe 15 seconds, somewhere around there. I'm pretty comfortable with that. Let's try that. 15 seconds on the clock. Looking for someone, anyone, trying to get in there, and that's not going to work. We have to take our last time out. Making sure everyone's in the end zone, so if we do complete a pass, it's 4-6. And we can't get there. It's going to have to go to overtime. 5 seconds on the clock. This is literally like an 18-yard field goal for overtime in a game we don't even deserve to still be in. And there it is. It's good. We're going to overtime. Barring anything crazy here, that is. Let's see what happens on the kick return. This one's up and it's high. And they will be taking this one. No, they won't. 2 seconds. They want to run a play. 2 seconds. They're going to take a chance at a Hail Mary. Let's see what happens here. They actually, I don't even know what they're trying to do here. 2 seconds on the clock. Washington back to pass. Looking deep, but not deep enough. Almost intercepted. We're going to overtime. We won defense first. And they didn't score any points here. Literally a field goal gets us the win in this contest. So no interception, no turnover. Just play solid football. Get that one to Dustin Wilcox. That was a little dangerous. Now we got easy field goal though. Looking to stay in the pocket here, not make any rash decisions. There we go. That's Dustin Wilcox again down at the 1. We had such a bad game. Turned it around a bit towards the end. But I just can't believe it. Gonna try to deliver that one. Oh, almost intercepted. Let's run it, coach. Let's run the ball, please. Can Steven Jackson get in? Come on, Steven Jackson. He works his way. Oh, my God. Have to be half an inch short. Man in motion. That's Mickey Jenkins. Can he get the block to get Steven Jackson in the end zone? Steven Jackson cuts outside, and no! Doesn't get in. It's field goal time. This is for the win. Let's see what we can do here. Looking to get this victory and continue our season and our push. And we did it! 41-38. One of the craziest comebacks of our career. Just a ridiculous game. And I can't believe we even came back. Down by like 28 at one point. I thought the game was over. But oh my God. We had some of the best plays at the right times. Sloppy game though. We had like 3 drop touchdown passes. We had 5 interceptions. This is not what's going to win you a national championship. I mean, Texas Tech shouldn't be as challenging, but oh my God. 20 for 38, 52% completion, 3 TDs, 5 interceptions, 464 yards, very sloppy play, running the ball 139 yards and 2 touchdowns, and receiving-wise, Wilcox had 7 receptions for 138 yards, hasn't dropped a ball. Wilcox has been one of our more reliable receivers. He is a senior, though. Frazier, 69 overall tight end, 5 receptions, 100 yards, but 2 drops. Griffin, man, Marshall Griffin. This guy had 3 drops today, okay? 1 reception for 59 yards and a TD. But man, this guy just needs to learn to catch the ball. He could have had 3 touchdowns today. We're now ranked number 7 in the nation, getting closer to that number 1 and 2 spot. This week we are taking on Texas Tech University, who's got a similar rating to us. Obviously, they haven't had a good year. They're 0-8 in the conference, 2-9 on the season. We're sitting at 9-2, 6-2 in conference. Ranked number 7, Kirk's going to side with us in this game. We can improve our carrying a little bit, so I think we're going to do that. We have 89 carrying now. We shouldn't fumble as much. And look at this. Only 1 game left for Kansas State. They have to lose this game in order for us to win the Big 12. Otherwise, we're going to lose it by taking 2nd place, and that just sucks. Bowl projections, now we're looking at the Orange Bowl against Georgia Tech. This is a little bit better bowl game here. Georgia Tech 10-2, 7-1 on the season in their conference. We're sitting at 9-2. We still have a game to go. Hopefully, we're going to be 10-2 and maybe crank that top 5. That's what we're hoping for. The Sugar Bowl or maybe the Fiesta Bowl. Now the Sugar Bowl. We want the Sugar Bowl or the Orange Bowl. I mean, I'm content with both of them. We really want the national championship, but that's going to be a tough sell. Both of those teams went undefeated. But let's get into this game against 84 overall Texas Tech. They're not much better than us. Their defense is actually pretty bad. We should be able to score on them. And then their offense is pretty good. I mean, they'll score on us, but let's see who scores last. TTU gets the ball first in this contest, and they went down and scored really fast. 58 seconds, got down, put 7 on the board. We cannot have a repeat performance of what we did last week here in this game against Texas because they're going to make us pay for it. West Virginia should have made us pay. Oh, my God. Good thing we have about 90 carry because that should have been a fumble. But if we win this game, there's still hope. Obviously, we're hoping for Kansas State to lose their game. If that happens, we win the Big 12. Most likely going to play in a great bowl game. And then we can start thinking about the NFL, where we only have 1 more game left in our junior season, and that'll be tomorrow's episode. So we don't have a lot of time to think that one through. Snapping this one, dropping back in the pocket, looking for Frazier, our tight end, and that's a first down. I think NFL scouts, if they watched our last game film, would think we were a little bit wild, you know, a little bit rowdy, and maybe a bit of a risk, you know. Maybe we'll get injured or we'll make mistakes in clutch situations. But we've showed our whole career that, hey, we know how to clutch up in some games and get some W's. There's Frazier, our tight end again, breaking 2, finding the first down up the sideline for 23 yards. Taking the snap here, looking for Wilcox, trying to force it, and that's not what we want to do. A win here and a couple key losses could get us in the top 5. That's what we truly want. That's where we want to finish our season. Going to take this up the sideline. Going to try to get that touchdown inside the 5. Taking the snap here inside the 5. Can't find anyone open. Rolling out. Here we go. We got a man in the corner. He didn't keep running. 2nd and goal. A little bit of play action, hoping to fool this defense. It really doesn't get him going, though. There's Gaines. He drops it in the end zone. More play action. Just trying to confuse this defense. Crowder drops a touchdown. That's 2 drop touchdown passes. 14-3 with 2 drop touchdown passes already in this game. That's really hurting the team. We need to go down and score here before we get buried. And we're going to deliver this one deep to our tight end, Frazier, who breaks one 35 yards and into Texas Tech territory. First down and 10, taking the snap, giving that one to Jackson. Now I thought I gave it to Jackson. We run a guy over, though. It doesn't matter. Run 2 guys over. We find 9. 2nd down and 1, a little bit of play action. They got a guy coming through on a steamroller. What was number 73 doing? We don't want to settle for 3 on this drive. That's just not going to get us going. Trying to roll out here. There we go. We got him to bite on that just a little bit. Claude Moss is going to get us the first down. Taking the snap on a new set of downs. There's Claude Moss. Delivering it to him inside the 5, down to the 4. Looking for the end zone here. Trying to scramble up. There's Frazier. Oh, tried to unload it, but we got smoked. 2nd and goal. Trying to deliver this one to Wilcox. He holds on to it. He's got the best hands on the team. And now we're within 4. Texas goes down and gets 3, making it 17-10 with 5:35 left in this half. Dropping back, looking for anybody. Going to drop this off to Steven Jackson. Man in motion, 2nd and 7. We're going to the air here. Going to drop this one off to Marshall Griffin, who had lots of drops in that last game against West Virginia, but he holds on to that one for 12 and a first down. 8 for 13, not looking so bad now. 120 yards and a touchdown. No mistakes yet today. Trying to keep it that way. Staying in the pocket here, looking for an open receiver. That's our tight end, Frazier. He drops it. It floats on his body. He doesn't come down. 2nd down and 10, trying to stay in the pocket. Oh, we get hit by a guy, and we see room up the middle. We're going to take said room, and we're going to slide down at the 45 in Texas territory. Taking the ball here with some play action. Rolling out to the right. Tossing it up to Claude Moss, who's going to find the first down. Stiff arms a man and gets 20. We do get the ball to start the second half, so a score here to tie things up and maybe leaving less time on the clock would be a good thing, an opportunity for us to take the lead in the second half where it matters the most. Wearing this clock down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Looking, we have a guy deep. That's Dustin Wilcox. He refuses to drop a pass, and that's why we love him. And in this one off to Steven Jackson up the right side. He cuts to the middle. He finds the end zone. A 4-yard touchdown run by Steven Jackson. Looking to tie things up against Texas Tech. And we're going to watch this extra point because I do not enjoy shenanigans. Let's watch this go through, and hopefully we tie things up against Texas Tech. And there it is, 17-17. They go down and score. It's 24-17. We have an opportunity to come back and tie this up before the next half. But my God, a team that only has 2 wins on the season is really playing lights out against us. Going to bomb that one deep and almost picked off. 1:38 left in this half. We do have all 3 timeouts, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's get ahead and get a block there. We do, and we get chased down from behind, down at the 40. Stayed in bounds, though. Taking the snap with very little time left on the clock here. Gonna just toss this one deep, and Smith gets in front of it. I don't know. Our receiver kind of watched that one come in, and my God, Smith takes us back to the 50. Down by 14, 5 seconds left. I mean, we're not really going for anything crazy here. Gonna basically roll this one out. Hope that we can get something big on our feet. I think we could. See you guys. See ya. It's been nice knowing you. Bye. We're gonna go 73 yards for a touchdown all the way up the sideline. Trying to make it 24-31 right before half. And we get the ball to start this half off. 31-24. Trying to tie things up here. Texas Tech has been just on fire on offense today against our defense. Marshall Griffin doesn't drop that one, down to the 48. Taking the snap here with a new set of downs, looking for our wide receiver, Dustin Wilcox. Up the center, that's 19 yards. Taking the snap here, we're trying to kill some clock in this half because we don't want to leave too much in the 4th quarter. But there's a nice first down. And in this one off to Steven Jackson up the left side. He works his way to the outside and finds 8 yards, 2nd and 2. 2nd down and very short, taking the snap inside the 20, rolling out to the outside. Gonna take the first down on the ground ourselves. We get into the end zone untouched. Ooh, late hit in the end zone, but no flag. And that's gonna try to tie things up here. We're sitting at 30-31. Now we just need an extra point. Will this extra point be good? Let's see if our kicker can make it. He's missed a few this season, and that one's up and in, 31-31. This team's only 3 overall better than us. I mean, they've only won 2 games this season. This game's extremely close, though, 31-31. We're going to actually start running the ball right here on this drive, kill some more clock, work down the field. There's Steven Jackson up the center, finding himself a nice 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. 2nd down and 5. We're going to the air here, trying to stay in the pocket, looking for an open receiver. We have one to the outside. It's Wilcox, who usually never drops one, dropping one there. 3rd down and 5, taking the snap, trying to throw it out of the pocket. That's Nathan Bray for the first down and into Texas Tech territory. Giving this one to Steven Jackson up the left side. He cuts up the middle and finds himself 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Time to do an option run, and we're going to keep it with the quarterback running up the center. We have blockers in front of us, trying to go down inside the red zone, down to the 19. Another option play, keeping it again. Trying to cut up the center. We do have 2 blockers and a small hole down to the 2-yard line. 10 carries for 205 yards today. My God, we've been electric on the ground. And it looks like we're going to cut to the outside here and get 8 up. Probably should have handed that one off to the halfback. 2nd down and goal, trying to get into the end zone. We're going to cut it up with the quarterback, working our way down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. After 3 quarters of play, we're tied up here in Kansas, 31-31 against Texas Tech University. Time to do a little play action right here at the line of scrimmage. No one really bites on it. We're going to try to get to the edge, and we do. We get inside the end zone to go up by 7. Our defense got the stop. It's 38-31. Still up by 7. And I think this is a quarterback sneak. What is this? Let's do a little bit different play here. Let's shift some things around. Okay, there we go. We got a man open. That's Nathan Bray. He's going to stay in bounds and find himself 14 yards in the 1st down. Giving this one to Steven Jackson up the left side. He cuts up the middle. He's got a massive hole. Steven Jackson takes that one for 18 yards and another 1st down for Kansas. My goal on this drive is definitely to work the clock below 3 minutes. So we're going to really grind this one out. Handing this one to Steven Jackson up the right side. He's going to find a small hole, 2nd and 6. Handing this one off to Thomas on the left side. Should have cut up that hole in the center, but he breaks 1, breaks 2, and finds himself 3 yards, 3rd and 3. 3rd down and 3, wearing the clock towards that 3-minute and 30-second mark, and we're going to take this one on our own and slide down for the 1st down. Handing this one to Steven Jackson up the right side. He's got a caravan in front of him. He finds 6 yards, making it 2nd and 4. Clock under 3 minutes now. We are in position to take a 2-score lead here. You'd have to start to think that Texas Tech is going to start using some of their timeouts sooner or later. They do have 3 left, and we've really just killed this clock here in this quarter. 2nd down and 4. Trying to work this clock a little bit more. Looking to give it to Steven Jackson up the right side. And this one off with 2:35 left. Jackson taken down in the backfield, 3rd and 7. Under 2 minutes to play, 3rd down and 7. Doing a little bit of play action. Crowder catches this one. Pushes us towards a 4th and 2, and that's a timeout for Texas. Let's see if we can make this field goal. This is about, we're looking at a 32-yarder or so roughly. Nothing too crazy. 31 yards from the left hash, and that one is good, giving us a 10-point lead. Texas took it all the way down the field, but couldn't really get much going. They did get a touchdown, making it 38-41, but Kansas still gets the win. No time left on the clock. It was a great game, a hard-fought game, a very just like maniacal, move the ball down the field type of game, slow grinding, but we finished the season off 10-2 after beating Texas Tech University. And we were player of the game with 4 total touchdowns, 219 yards on the ground, 246 through the air. And that's the end of our junior regular season. 16 for 25 today. That's a 64% completion, 246 yards, a touchdown, and interception. Didn't finish the season off too hot, to be completely honest. Rushing-wise, though, 219 yards on 14 carries for 3 TDs. That's so electric. Receiving, Wilcox had 4 receptions. Moss had 3. And it looks like Wilcox had the only touchdown, really. But Frazier did get involved, our tight end again. 3 receptions for 69 yards. Oh my God! We won the Big 12 championship again! This feels really good. Kansas State must have lost a game, and that gave us the edge we needed. And now we are Big 12 champions. Back-to-back years for Kansas. We're still ranked number 7, though, going into the conference championship week. Let's advance another week and see what bowl game we get and where we land to finish our junior year. Oh my God, we can get 94 trucking. Let's do that. 94 trucking. Oh my God, we finished 2nd for the Heisman, just behind Eric Cox. This is poppycock. But we did win the Maxwell Award. That's good, I guess. And the Walter Camp. And the Davey O'Brien. So we literally won every award again but the Heisman. I think I smell... Yep. It smells rigged. It smells rigged to me. That's what I had to say. But we won every award that matters but the Heisman. We've already won the Heisman once. We've won 7 awards in our college career. It's really hard to repeat for the Heisman. Obviously, they want to give it to someone different every year. But I feel good winning every other award a quarterback possibly could. 2 years in a row. Won the Heisman once. It feels good. And it looks like we are taking on Cincinnati in the Fiesta Bowl. We're ranked number 6. They're ranked number 7. Let's go into game details. Obviously, a little bit better overall. We're a B-, they're a B+. Their offense is going to really wreak havoc on our defense, I think. But I think we're going to really wreak havoc on their defense from our offensive perspective. So it's going to be a great game regardless. I think very high scoring. I think we're looking at 40-something to 40-something. It's going to be close. Kirk is going to side with Kansas in this bowl game. Now that is going to be in tomorrow's episode, so get excited, get ready for that. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. But until next time, peace out.